Welcome to a PSA and CGC reveal video for TNA Sports. I don't do blind reveals. I don't have the patience to wait for my grades. I have no problem saying that when my grades pop, I want to see them right away. Last week we had 2 PSA orders and a CGC order finish on the same day. So that just meant a lot of cards coming back. We did send plenty to PSA offers. I'm not going to bother showing those to you. Typically, the ones we send to offers don't have, just not ones we want back. Either that or they were really super strong offers. So let's get to some reviews. Start with CGC. We are going to start with this 1982 Topps Nolan Ryan. Got a CGC 8, which is honestly a good grade for a card like this. But the key thing with this one is this is a wrong back. I'm going to show you. Not a correct back. None of that is Nolan Ryan. So it has a lot of that particle on the back, CGC with their little accordion things. So a 1982 Topps Nolan Ryan wrong back and a CGC 8. That is an error card. Not even sure what I'm going to try to put this out for right now. It'll go up on eBay. It'll go up in, a bin and with offers made available, and we'll see what we can get. Pretty good card, honestly. It's rare, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, continuing with CGC. LaDainian Tomlinson 2001 Topps rookie. It got a 9. Another LaDainian Tomlinson 2001 Topps rookie. Still got a 9. You're going to notice a trend with this CGC order. I'm still struggling to know if I am happy with it or upset with it. And you'll see why in just a second. 91 Skybox Michael Jordan CGC 9. Hate all the little white particle it gets on it. Another 91 Skybox Michael Jordan. It got a 9. So then, a bunch of little Michael Jordans and stuff. Then we have a 98-99 Upper Deck Choice, the checklist, Michael Jordan. It got, you guessed it, the CGC 9. Another copy of that same card. This one got the 8.5. So this card, 9 is the highest grade CGC has given on this card. There are no grades higher than the 9. Even in PSA 10s, the gem rate is very, very small on it. This 9 is probably still at least a $100 card in a CGC 9. So, not bad. Not bad grades on them. The Upper Deck McDonald's, very popular card. CGC 9. '93-94 Fleer, the league leader card. 8.5. Going sticking these trends, these gold borders. Okay, 92-93 Fleer. This is the league leaders variety. CGC 9. And the last CGC card that I got in there, 91-92 Skybox Michael Jordan. And again, CGC 9. So that's why I say I don't know, if I was really happy with the CGC order or if I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping to catch at least a 10. You notice a lot of these cards look pretty good. And I just got a whole mess load of 9s. So it is what it is. Now the PSA orders. They're, you know, remnants of a couple orders here. Cards that I've gotten back. I did sell some to offers. Let's start with some of the misses. This next card I graded. You know, it got a 7. I mean, I wasn't expecting a 10. I guess, you know, I had an 8 on it. I had it in an 8 to 9 range. I know it did have, you know, a little chipping around the edge. As these cards were extremely prone to do back here. Back looked great. Not any white on the corners or anything. 7 was a little surprising. Still a great looking card. PSA 7. Stadium Club Aerial Assault Shot on Elway. This next card, you know, it got a 9. PSA 9. Illusions, Tom Brady, Living Legends, Emerald. I didn't really notice any chipping when we sent it, so it must have just been a centering issue. You know, it's probably that left to right. If we go from the L out and from the border there, that's probably what it is. Again, those ones are kind of hard to tell when you just kind of bring them out. But these cards have a lot of chipping issues, and this card didn't really have any. Maybe it had some right there. Maybe that's even what did it. The SD cards. Still a great card. Tom Brady. That'll move. I'll probably have 30, 40 bucks on it. Michael Jordan. Skybox. You know, the USA Basketball. 8. I was a little surprised at. 9. I was assuming. They're just so hard. Maybe the centering there, you know. But I didn't really notice, you know, like white on the corners. So 8. I was kind of surprised at. But I mean, I get not getting a 10 on it. These next 2 are ones I'm really surprised at, and I hope LV will see this video and maybe even do like a little did they do me dirty? So I did send in both the top and bottom half of this card. The bottom half got a 9. I sold it to PSA offers. This got a 6. I mean, 6 should have real bad issues in it. I'll try to get some light to see. You know, like there's no big dents or anything in it. The corners, you know, are pretty good. I thought the centering was a little off. You know, like it's a little thick on the top. So I was expecting a 9. Again, let's see if I can get some glare going to see. Yeah, like I still don't see any like big stuff on it. So LV, you know, if you catch this, did they do me dirty on this one? PSA 6, Michael Jordan Pro View 3D, the checklist top. In the bottom, I just got a 9 sold. Here's another one. Did they do me dirty? 94 Ultra Hakeem Olajuwon Scoring Kings. A PSA 6. I got some glare going so we can see the surface. Honestly, I didn't see anything wrong with this card when I sent it in. So much color and foil that, I mean, I expected to miss maybe a little bit of chipping, so I was expecting a 9. The centering there looked good. You know, the corners look good. I didn't see chipping. Look at the back. Again, I'll get a little bit of glare going if I can. You guys can let me know if you see anything. There's no chipping. There's no white in the corners. Maybe there. A little bit right there. A little bit of chipping up on that corner. Like I said, it's easy to get a little bit of chipping on this. Kind of expected a 9. And A little bit of chipping right there. Right there. But a 6? There's another one. LV, if you catch this, man. They do me dirty on this card. 2 in a row there. Alright. Kobe Bryant rookie from Scoreboard. It's a 8. I think it was a centering issue. Probably thin at the top. You know, these are really flimsy paper stock cards. I'm not shocked at an 8. I was expecting a 9. Again, within 1 grade of what I'm expecting. Not a big card, but it's Kobe rookie. It'll move. And I sent in both this one and a Pujols gold. Sadly, they did their whole little thing on putting it in their funky plastic sleeve and a little bit of an oversized holder. I don't know why they do that. I mean, it's still normal card size. Sure, it has a 1 rounded corner on it, but I'm pretty sure a normal thing would hold it in just fine. So I don't know why they put certain cards in this. So 2004 Ultra Gold Medallion Ichiro and a PSA 9. All right, now to some of the better cards here. Some of them are already in slab sleeve, bags. Okay, this is a Pop 1. In fact, card has not been graded before. This is a 2011 Panini Threads Ed Reed. They call it red frame. It's not discolored. That's how they all look. This is their red frame. Kind of looks brown to me. And that is a little bit of a raised, edge on it. It's kind of like almost a fabric kind of a feel. This is a PSA 9. These are numbered to 100. Ed Reed, numbered to 100, PSA 9. This card. This is now a Pop 1 as well. Not because it hasn't been graded before. This is about the 4th or 5th copy of this card graded in PSA system. This is the only 10. Any card before this has been lower. So 1997 Pinnacle Express, Cal Ripken Jr., Men of Summer. So this gets that the sun little parallel there. It's going to say Men of Summer on the back. This is a parallel, bit more of a foil surface to it. PSA 10. So there it says the. Let's see if I can catch it for you. There it is. Men of Summer, right there. Again, this is going to be something that probably goes up on eBay and sits in bin and make offers, and we'll see what we can get out of this. Obviously, a big name player, Hall of Famer, Pop 1, PSA 10. It's a good card. This one was a head scratcher. PSA 8 from Topps Gold Label. Again, wasn't expecting a 10. Figured it was a solid 9. I think this is now the lowest graded version of this card. Is what it is. I grade good looking Otanis all the time. This one got an 8. I'll put it out of the table at the show. It's a graded Otani slab. Some repacker will buy it, I'm sure. I'll get my money back. Is what it is. Classic here. PSA 10. Otani rookie update pitching. Boom. Cool story on this card. I was not expecting a 10. It's got, I don't know if I can pick it up through the bag and through the sleeve. There it is. Right up here. It's got that little dimple right there in the border. So I knew it wasn't going to 10. Real happy with a 9. Wouldn't have been surprised with an 8. Picked this up at a card show several months back for $15. I don't think the guy realized it was a refractor. I think he put it out at regular chrome price. And I was like, okay. So $15 for the card, $30 for grading, shipping. So $45 in. And as a 9, this is like $150, $140 card. So Will like it. Again, knew I was going to get a 10 with that dimple. Real happy with the 9. Great card. Tiny market remains dead hot. Got the 9. Assumed it was going to get 9. It's off center, left or right. This is one of the companion cards from the flagship collection. Just not a Otani card you see all the time. It was top bottom maybe. I know it was off a little bit left or right. Again, great of the Otani cards. They're gonna move. Great card here. Red Shock, Caleb Williams. Pack open this myself. I don't rip a lot of cards, especially anymore. But opened this up and it was like, man, looks perfect. PSA 10. These are numbered to 249. What a great card. His market's still going up. Expect that he's going to do more and more. This was another head scratcher card. It's still a good card to have. It's a Tom Brady rookie. It is probably his least favorite rookie card. Now, it was definitely off center, left to right or top to bottom, however you want to look at it. Left to right here. Very thin over here on the right side. I didn't see problems with corners. It's a white border. It doesn't show up tons of problems. I can get some glare on the surface. I didn't see surface problems. A 6. You see 6, maybe a little dimple right there, maybe. A 6? I was expecting an 8, based on the centering. So maybe if they found some sort of flaw with the card that I can't see, maybe at worst a 7, but a 6. This is the third 6, in that same group of cards. Still, it's a Tom Brady rookie. I'll move it. It came in a collection. I have very little invested into it. So, great card here. Kobe, Hidden Gems. These were case, they never call them case hits back then, but these were case hits, or even rarer than case hits. 2,000 tops. I have to say I was a little disappointed in the 8. I was really hoping for the 9. It did have a little chipping around the edge, foil from back end, and it being a 26-year-old card now at this point. And how hard is that to say that 2000 was 26 years ago, but this will still go again, probably in that $140, $150 range. And, I set up at shows, this will probably go quickly. Cody market's hot. Last 2 cards, great cards. Activators, Refractor from Topps Chrome, Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year, and a PSA 10. Not gigantic cards, but again, it's going to go quickly at a show. And super short print, Shadow Etch, Aaron Judge, PSA 10. Beautiful, beautiful looking card. So that's all the cards I got for you. Right now, look at these last few cards we had. Overall, sold PSA orders. I tend to sell them and just help pay for the order themselves. I actually wish PSA would get to the point where they would allow you to sell your cards to pay for the order. I mean, we literally pay for the order when the grades pop, sell cards within the 24-hour period, and they send the money to your bank within a day, usually. I maybe some people get a longer delay, but I get the money into my account easily in a day, and it's so we're 1 day off. Just let us sell the cards to pay for the PSA order. I feel like that's a logical next step. Obviously, PSA is undergoing tons of changes right now. My buddy and I, the T to my A, my name's Andrew for T&A Sports Cards. My buddy Tim, we're still finishing out our plan on what we're gonna do now moving forward with PSA and maybe CGC and what we're gonna do for grading. Um, uh, yeah, we have several ideas we're tossing around. But we know we need to have our decision made and do what we're gonna do. Obviously, big changes kind of makes you have to rethink what your plan is. But grading is still an important part to the way that we activate the hobby. So we need to grade one way or another to keep going. So we have what, like 6 or 7 orders. 6 or 7. There you go, kids. Still out. 4 in assembly, 2 in research, including some of that's vintage as well. Still out there, so we'll have more coming back. Still plenty of cards, some great cards. One of my orders, I kind of sent in a bunch of my old, like I had a stack of stuff of like if I needed fillers, and then I bought another collection and I knew I was going to have tons of cards, so I just sent in the rest of the filler stuff because I knew I was going to have more cards. So there's one of the orders where I'm sitting there like, man, why'd I send all this stuff? It's all stuff that I expect to get 10s, and in 10s it'll be fine. But if they don't get the 10s, just donating my money to the cause that is PSA, and that happens sometimes. I shouldn't have sent them in, but get to a certain point where I was just like, gotta finish out my pile. So yeah, there we have it. Thanks for joining us for this PSA and CGC reveal. Hope you like the cards. I'll have some shorts still continuing out for what grade will this card get. Don't forget to like us, subscribe, leave a comment, guys. Trying to grow the brand, trying to provide content, and we love having you here. Thanks. Peace.